Good evening. Good evening. So, this is the video that you all have been waiting all week for. Listen, I told you all we had new information about Navy Federal Credit Union. So, listen, if you know of anyone that has a Navy Federal, let them know. Listen, they need to watch their back. Okay. Of course, you guys know this. They need to know this information. I do not want you all to be surprised. I need to be prepared. All right. So here's the deal. I told you guys that there's been some major news with Navy Federal, and there's a lot of people that don't know that this is happening. Okay. Now, this is starting in one area, but it's more than likely going to start spreading, especially once people start figuring this whole thing out. All right. So I want to show you guys this real quick so you guys can actually see what's going on right now in certain areas. All right. So I'm going to share my screen here and let me know. Okay, we're going to share this tab. Okay, let's get right into it.
A man who banks with Navy Federal says he was targeted by crooks recently and conned out of thousands of dollars he now has to pay back. 10 on your side's Ashley Knight breaks it down for us.
This can happen with anyone who has the Navy Federal app on the phone. The moral is don't asking you about the bank or the app.
Anthony Garza was walking to the Planet Fitness on Laskin Road when a car drove up with three men inside. At first, polite, asking where the nearest Navy Federal was. Then the mood changed.
At that point, I was right there. They cornered me kind of in between my car and their car.
They told him to open his Navy Federal app on his phone, and that's when they put the heat on.
The man that was talking to me was talking like extremely fast. I'm sure it's a tactic. My heart was racing a million miles per hour, and at that point they were demanding my phone, and I have either my life or my phone at that point.
In under 5 minutes, they applied for a loan using fraudulent employer and salary information. Navy Federal approved the loan in under a minute, no questions asked. Now Garza is out over $7,000.
In my eyes, they're enabling this by making it so easy. You don't even have to type in the right information to get a loan.
Calling Navy Federal, they could
because I gave them my phone.
Thanks to police, he can share the type of car and license plate of the crooks, hoping they'll be caught.
Since November of 2023, we've received about 23 reports of this type of scam,
totaling over $110,000 in damages to victims in the Portsmouth area alone. Garza says police told him there are 200 pending cases between Virginia and Florida.
Someone would ask someone to transfer money, and then they would have an issue. The person who they've asked has an issue with it. And so the scammer then like, oh, let me see your phone. And in that little bit of time they have your phone, they're able to copy your account information, and then sometimes even apply for like a loan on your phone.
That loan is deposited into your account, and the scammer transfers it to theirs, and you're on the hook for the money. In a statement, Navy Federal tells us, Navy Federal makes safeguarding our members' privacy and security a top priority. We have many security controls in place to protect our members from fraud and hackers, including multi-factor authentication, state-of-the-art fraud prevention systems, and biometric sign-in.
I don't want to say don't trust anybody, but you really can't.
Garza says he files a fraud claim with Navy Federal every day, and every day it's denied. Ashley Knight, 10 on your side.
Listen.
That there was
so here's the deal. Hold on one second. Let me stop sharing that. So here's the deal. I want you guys to understand what's happening here. I want you guys to understand what is happening here. Okay. So let's break this down. And don't worry, we got some other stuff that's happening as well, too. Okay. But here's the deal. They are most definitely. If people ask you if you got Navy Federal, I want you guys to put in the comments, going to say, no, you do not have Navy Federal. Okay. And people ask you this. Now, if it's somebody something like that, but random people, no more random people just asking you if you have. Well, I mean, when you think about it, why would someone ask you what bank you have anyway? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, they're trying to corner people. I know what some of you all are thinking. Well, they found them at the branch, things of this sort. They ran up on them. I got one more situation for you. Y'all not ready for this one, but here, let's figure this one out real quick. Scam artists are targeting people with Navy Federal Credit Union app on their phone. Most people that have Navy Federal, they have the app on their phone. conning some victims out of $1,000 instantly. Garza was walking to the Planet Fitness. When the car drove up, 3 men inside. At first, they were polite and they asked, where's the nearest Navy Federal? Then the mood changed. We just saw this, right? And under 5 minutes, they applied for a loan using fraudulent employer and salary information. Navy Federal approved the loan. This is it. They approved the loan in under a minute. No questions asked. Now Garza is out of more than $7,000. Listen, hope y'all ready for this. He called Navy Federal, but they said they couldn't help Garza get his money back. Why? Why was that? Because he gave them the phone. Look at that. It's okay. I know what you guys are thinking. No, hold on 1 second. It's about to get crazy in here today. I quite some time for y'all. So hold on 1 second. It's about to get crazy. All right. So let me go ahead and get into this one. Okay. Now, real quick, guys, go ahead and like the video, share the video, and subscribe as well. Of course, listen, we're about to get into the second piece. I want to show you guys as well. And just so you guys know, we do help people with their credit. If you guys are looking to get a custom game plan, all right, a custom game plan, increase your credit score, qualify for home ownership, or lower your monthly car payment, go ahead and scan that QR code today. Let's get into now. You guys just saw the first one, right? That's what just happened in Norfolk, Virginia. Okay. We saw that one. We got it. I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, Calvin, that's a one-off situation. Listen, I look at the comment. Hey, Calvin, that's only one person. Listen, I can go all night with stuff. So now I'm going to start showing you guys that it's more than just one situation. Watch this one.
Meanwhile, we're on your side with a scam warning impacting local service members and their loved ones. Scammers are targeting our men and women in uniform who use Navy Federal Credit Union. Then they're attempting to steal thousands of dollars from them. Our Michelle Wolf has more from Norfolk with one man's encounter and his message.
Police first told us about the Navy Federal scam in September. People in Norfolk tell us it's still going on and the tactics used to draw people in have changed. Matt Grubbs found himself in the middle of a scam as he was leaving Planet Fitness earlier this month.
And I pulled up to the red light to get onto Little Creek Road, and I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I just saw this motion.
As Grubbs sat at the red light, the man in the lane next to him asked him where the nearest Navy Federal Credit Union was.
It sounds like you know it well. Do you bank there? And I said, yes, I do. I really didn't catch on to what was going on. He says, you know, my account's locked out and you're going to be my savior tonight. I need you to come to the bank with me. If you're a member, you can help me get the account unlocked. Do you want $50?
Grubbs' instinct told him to keep driving. And as soon as the light changed green, he drove off and away from the sketchy conversation. Then he tells us it happened again a few days ago in the same place.
So they're frequenting Southern Norfolk.
An SUV pulled up
Watching
and
people.
blocked Grubbs' car.
And the guy rolls down his window and he goes, hey man, do you know where the nearest Navy Federal is? And at that point, I don't know if my face told a story, but I said, nope, I sure don't. And he said, well, do you at least bank there? And I said, nope, can't say I do.
Grubbs posted about the encounters on social media and found many others had a similar experience.
They fell for it and went there and got scammed for thousands of dollars.
Norfolk police say the scammers have been targeting the Wawa outside Naval Station Norfolk on Hampton Boulevard.
Yeah, but I tell y'all people.
Teeter at Granby and Little Creek, Southern Shopping Center, and the 6300 block of North Military Highway. If you're approached by someone asking if you're a Navy Federal customer and to open your app or drive them to the credit union, say no. We have more information on this scam on wavy.com. In Norfolk, Michelle Wolf, 10 on your side.
Listen. I'm putting y'all. Who else is going to tell y'all this information? Who else is going to tell you all this information? You need to know this stuff, man. You need to know this stuff. Listen, let's jump into the comments real quick. I know it's been a lot already. Okay. Listen, I got one more thing about Navy Federal. Listen, I got one more. Really, I got two. I could pull a second one out the hat. I'm gonna throw it. Listen, I'm gonna make y'all wait for the last one, but I'll give y'all number three. But the number four. I'm gonna get that to y'all like next week. It ain't nothing crazy. It really ain't nothing too crazy, but it's an update. It's most definitely an update. Let's jump into the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this as well. Mojo is in the house. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Listen, and after this, we just gonna jump into the comments real quick. And because listen, I appreciate you guys being here, taking your time out, throwing them kids in the bed or just whatever y'all doing with them, right? And you guys are spending that time with me. I greatly appreciate it. So I can give you guys this information as well. We're going to get into the third situation in a hot second, okay? But either way, Mojo says, not sure if it's just me that the news article was kind of lagging. Yeah, let me know about that if the video was lagging, guys, earlier on when he says, wow, listen, it's crazy. Listen, when he says, this is why you never keep your finance. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard, Winnie. Man, that's hard. Because, I mean, we get so used to having it right then and there. But you know what? It's stuff like this. When he's got a point, it's stuff like this. You don't think about it, but it happens, right? He says, I'm in Illinois. I'm telling people, I don't know what that is. They say, you got Navy Federal. She said, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you. Listen, Carlito says, that's crazy. Don't talk to strangers. Don't be talking to nobody. But PK, listen, PK got the comment of the night. PK says, listen, run up on me with anything related to money. You will meet 9mm bank. Man, listen, I'll let y'all know right now. PK from down south. I'll let you know that right now. Okay. Anyway, HR says, this is the video you promised us last week. You better believe it, sir. Greatly appreciate you being here as well. Mojo says, I would just start speaking Spanish and run. Listen, run. Or just say, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't help you. I'm telling you, I cannot help you. Okay. Listen, that's for real. Philip says, don't talk to strangers. Answer no bank questions or directions. He says, this is where the concealed carry license comes in. Okay. PK says, I do need to get into Navy Federal, though. Anyway, I can get in with no affiliation to the military. Absolutely. We just did a video on that. There's a couple different ways you can go that you can actually do it. You can do the access code and some other ways as well, too. So make sure you go ahead and watch that video as well, just so you can kind of get a better understanding of it as well, too. HR says, y'all be stopping for strangers. That's crazy. Now, where we come from, listen, HR already know. He said, listen, people barely get 2 words out of me. They will not get far at all. I am mean, allegedly. Okay. Okay. So no habla inglés and I'm gone. Zahara says, I have Navy Federal card, but I can't get a credit line increase. Don't worry. We got videos coming for that too. I got videos for everything you guys need. Just keep doing what you guys want to see inside of, like, especially in the community, because it'll get lost in the comments. But if you do in the community, we keep track of that. So please do that for sure. All right. Deborah says stranger danger. Okay. Michelle says stranger danger all day long. That's for real. Hey, she says, hey, I just stepped in. What's going on with Navy Fed? Listen, it's insane. It is most definitely insane. Mojo says these are clear-cut examples of why you should have a credit freeze on each. He's not lying. So much, and even my kids not touching my phone. Absolutely. PK says, thank you. I'll watch the Navy Fed video as well. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You'll most definitely love that as well, too. Mojo says, I'm closing my eyes even if they want to lock my phone. All right, so here we got the next one. Okay, now this is let me see. Is this the one? Okay, this is the one. So check this out. There's a new class action lawsuit. With Navy Federal. But listen, they are in the news. This ain't me. This is not me. Listen, I am the messenger. I'm simply getting you all the information because let's be honest, if the major news don't tell you, you're not going to find out. That's where I come in at. I'm going to make sure you guys get the information you need to know. Let's go ahead and share this tab so we can get this going. All right. So now it says right here, class. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and make sure I can record. Okay. All right. So it says class action claims Navy Federal allows AI company to monitor and record calls. Hold on one second. Let me go back. There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. So class action claims Navy Federal allows AI company to monitor recorded. Check this out. A California-based customer of Navy Federal Credit Union is suing the financial institution. Why? The plaintiff claims that the credit union used AI to listen in on his conversations with Navy Federal's customer service representatives. Where? The Navy Federal class action lawsuit was filed in California court. So listen, stay tuned for this. Now it's in the early stages. This just happened May 31st. How could he even going for something like this? Polano says that Navy Federal has a contract with Variant, a company that designs. Let's zoom in on this. A company that to provide to help his customers, but he says customers aren't told that their conversations, watch this, are being monitored and analyzed by even information like social security numbers. Customers are called Navy Federal expect that their conversations will be kept confidential. The Navy Federal calls lawsuit says, but in fact, the conversations are intercepted, recorded, and used by Variant, which that means that every time you're on the phone with Navy Federal, guys, the conversation, of course, is always being recorded. But when he said information go, especially if it's an AI and AI can be hacked. Now, anything can be hacked. Let's be honest. But he's got enough to do a lawsuit. And this isn't just him versus Navy Federal. This is class action. So if you all have Navy Federal, if you guys have called Navy Federal, right? And this is what he says. He says, Polano says he's called Federal custom times. In those calls, he says he disclosed sensitive personal and financial information like bank account details and social security number details, expecting that his conversations with the credit union would be confidential. I know that Varian was secretly listening to his conversation. He did give consent. Okay, so here's the deal. He would not have called if he had known. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the comments. Think about what's going on here. Do him just let it go, right? Do we just let things go like that, or is this the way that the world is now going, right? Where AI is learning how to do customer service, that way they can fire half the staff. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that? So E said, is it me or the stream keeps cutting off? Okay, so it says fix my connection. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me know. Here, let me close some stuff out. My bad. Is that better now? Let me know, guys, as well. All right. So here's the deal. Let's go ahead and go right into it. I'm gonna go circle back here. All right. So Yonobi says, I got a postcard about this Navy Federal Credit Union lawsuit. See, right on time. Right on time, right? Risa says, so true. So true. And in E Studio, sorry if my stream is most definitely cutting off. Let me know if you guys are having any other issues. I will change this service in a heartbeat if I need to. Okay, we want to make sure people getting the information. So this dude couldn't cancel the loan. Give me a break. Listen, here, I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen something so easily to do though, like right from the phone. So I don't know if you can cancel it right off the back. I mean, keep it. Guys, the car gunpoint. Okay, so I'm just saying. Okay, Ina says fix my connection. All right, we're gonna most definitely make sure we got the connection fixed. All right, so here was looking forward to the scoop of Navy Federal, but this is not what I was expecting. I rarely use the app, and this convinced me to delete it. And I don't think I'll be calling them anytime soon. Listen, I'm making sure you guys get the information. I don't want to scare anybody. I hope I'm not trying to scare anybody because we're still gonna have the account, right? But we want to make sure that everything is making sure that is there. Okay. So we most definitely got to have things in place. All right. I know y'all talking about my connection in the comments. I'm gonna get to that in a second. I'm gonna get there. Okay. It's lagging really good. Okay. Now it's not. Okay, good. Yeah, I think I had too much stuff open. But either way, my bad. I'm gonna make sure it's doing that. All right. Y'all gonna let me know. I see y'all. Jesus. All right, my bad. Okay. All right. So Philip says, what's going on with the network? I know, man. My bad. Must be Verizon. He canceled the home internet. Oh, man. Come on, HR. All right. Monique says he called Navy Federal, not walked in with the police report. He's an idiot. You got a point. Listen, you most definitely have a point there for sure. Okay. You most definitely got a point there for sure. All right. So here's the deal. That's the thing is that I can't believe that that's even happening. But let's keep in mind what happens over there is a matter of time because if it's not in the major news like CNN or like the major networks, if it's on the local scale, people are not going to take it seriously. Listen, these thieves and crooks, they're doing things way differently than what they used to do. They're doing things way differently than what they used to do. Okay, so you have to be, I won't say keep your head on a swivel, but you gotta stay on guard with this stuff, man. Just like PK said, listen, why are you even asking me about this stuff? Right? That's number one. Okay, so you most definitely got to make sure that's good to know as well too. Carlito says you have to get a police report with that type of stuff. You most definitely do. And thanks for letting me know that connect is good too, guys. I need to know that report and go to a branch immediately. Immediately, man. Like, and then they, you know what though? I think, listen, they got to be bogus for that one. Y'all got to give it that one. When they said that, hey, we're not responsible. You gave them your phone. That man has messed up. You got to get a lawyer for that one. They said, which, of course I gave him my phone. I was at gunpoint. That man, it's crazy. Wow, we are living in wild times, man, ever since the pandemic. You are right about that. You are most definitely right about that. I think it's not just attention. People are trying to show you that they're willing to do something crazier and more like it's a lot more savagery right now. Listen, I'm in Chicago. They taking cars. I know y'all don't see Chicago news every day. And I am not going to do that on this channel, but I got to let you know, they are taking rental cars. They are taking stolen cars. They're stealing people's cars out of the driveway. And then they take the car and then they drive it through a restaurant, go through all the cash registers. They take all the iPads. They drive it through the stores. Y'all listen, Chicago. We saw this move the car through the liquor store. Y'all know what they took? Not liquor. Come on now. They most definitely took the liquor. People from the neighborhood came and got some of the liquor. It's insane. They're taking it. Listen, people are just doing just any kind of wreck. So we need to put some things in place where if you get caught doing this stuff, it's just gonna be a long time. And like this, I mean, what else can you do, man? Listen, and that's another thing too. Y'all be acting like y'all don't know where y'all kids at. Y'all need to know where these kids are at. That's number one. Now I got a 9-year-old. I know he's gonna get older at some point. Okay, but y'all can track these kids, man. Now come on now. Y'all know if y'all got some sneaky kids now. Y'all know. Okay, y'all listen, it don't go into it. But I'm telling you, that's what that's going to end up being. All right. So Carlito says file a police report and then file a lawsuit if Navy Federal Credit Union doesn't give you any remedy. Right. Absolutely. So Capitalism says appreciate the info, bro. Listen, appreciate you watching as well. Winnie says still shouldn't keep financial info in that phone. No, she's trying to tell y'all delete what you don't need. Delete what you don't need. Philip says pray and stay safe, focus, and report it to the police and Navy Federal Fire Department immediately. Damon says the sound is cutting out. Damon, you must be talking about the earlier pieces, man. I know, man. Don't be talking about me. No, it is what it is. Now, for real. Philip says need high-tech cameras. Listen, you ain't lying up. Listen, that's for sure. Absolutely. Yonobi says, I thank God I got good men. That's right. Is right. That is right for sure. All right. So listen, you most definitely want to get that in place as well. So listen, don't forget, guys, do not forget, we do have our home buying challenge. For those of you, I know some of you all are new to the channel. We talk about everything that's credit related here, rebuilding credit, high limit credit cards, how to use your credit card, buying a car, leasing a car, buying homes, buying rental property, okay, refinancing your auto loan. We talk about everything. We talk about everything credit here. Okay, so for the month of June, we are focused on home ownership. So if you're looking to go into home ownership, by the way, these are clients. These are our clients. These ain't random people. Okay, these are people that we've helped. Okay, these are people that we've helped. So if you're looking to accomplish your credit goals, get closer to your credit goals, scan the QR code right there on your screen, or you guys can go ahead and click the link inside the description below as well into home ownership. All right. So again, your goals matter to us at 850 Club. That's why we do this. Okay. That's exactly why we do this. Okay. So let's get back into the comments as well. Risa says, I'm from Chicago. I just left Memphis, which is like another Chicago. Man, see, family from both sides. So yeah, I was in Memphis originally, grew up in Memphis, moved here when I was 14, been here since then. So that was back in 2004. So I've been here since 2004, which is crazy. All right, but either way, so now again, what did we learn tonight, guys? Put in the comments, what did you learn tonight? What did you learn tonight from these videos? Number one, you say when someone says, hey, do you know where the nearest Navy Federal Credit Union is? Can you help me with Navy Federal? Excuse me, do you have Navy Federal? What do you say? What's your answer in the comments? That's number one. That's number one. Okay. Now, Winnie said y'all need to get that app up off y'all phone. That's what Winnie said. She said y'all need to remove the app from y'all phone. Now she's just trying to help y'all out. Okay. She said it ain't worth it. She says it is not worth it. Okay. Tony says we all need to join the 850 club. Tony, tell him, Tony. Listen, we've been helping you guys out. We've been helping people out for years. I appreciate, it's so crazy. And it's always good because there's always someone that's new to the channel. Guys, we've been helping a lot of people accomplish their credit goals for years. Okay. So again, I greatly appreciate you guys as well, too. And then he said, did I miss one? We got the strangers accent, the AI, and what else? I'm sorry, that was it. I think I don't know why I said 3. So I think because it was the video, then it was the typed up version. I think that the typed version was the video. My bad. And then you had the AI class action lawsuit that Nobi said she got something in the mail about that already. So make sure you guys decide if you always enjoy that class action lawsuit. But the third one is an update. The third one is an update. I'm not gonna give y'all too much because then y'all gonna start looking it up, but either way. But I'm gonna give you guys an update. It's nothing crazy like this though. It's just an update in general. So that'll be next, not next week. What's the day? Today's Wednesday. I may do that one on Friday. So probably if not tomorrow, most definitely Friday. I want to have you guys wait for that. Because again, this just so you guys know, these are the videos I will be like, would they like this? Would they like this? Now that I go live every night, y'all done messed up. Y'all done messed up. Okay, this is a whole TV show. There's no TV shows on credit. We the ones. This is the credit blueprint. We appreciate you guys being here tonight as well. Okay. Now listen, Nobi said y'all better get in that community. Listen. Let me actually see here, man. Let me see here if I can get him a little. No. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Let me just see if we can do this real quick. Man, listen, first off, y'all getting access to listen, I told them that we were going to be going live tonight as well. Okay, so we was answering credit questions. All right, so here I'm gonna show y'all a sneak peek of the community. All right, I'm gonna show y'all a sneak peek. So check this out. Imagine before you make a credit move, that you are able to consult with someone before you go to the dealership. You could be you should be able to get your questions answered before you go to the dealership. What if you could just wait a week for my weekly live and get your questions answered about going into buying a car? What if you could do that? What if before you buy a house, you say, Cal, I just need to get some questions answered. I just need to get 50 points. I need to get 20 points. I need to get 100 points. I need to go from bad credit to good credit. I need to get out of my landlord's house, right? I need to get out this situation. I need to trade out of my car. I need to lower my car payment. I'm going to show you guys something. Watch this. This is the community giving y'all a sneak peek. Now, I'm always answering credit questions. This is what we do here. Okay, so we talking about credit cards. We talking about collections. We talking about all type of stuff. What happens when you dispute stuff, right? So here's the deal. Make sure you guys hit the classroom. Listen, all of the courses we got, all of the courses that we have. Oh man, listen. Ooh, this is another good one. Watch this. This one right here, the Navy Federal Auto Loan Refinance. Y'all know why y'all haven't seen that video? Because the community is watching it right now. Oh, listen, this is gonna be crazy. Listen, I'm gonna get up off that one. Listen, I was telling people how we had a Q&A call as well too. People's on the Q&A getting their questions answered, right? We had custom game plans going out. Most definitely custom game plans going out. Telling people, listen, letting people know that what's killing their credit scores, right? This is killing some of you all are on authorized user credit cards right now that you need to get off of. And because the usage is too high, it's too high. But you didn't know that. You didn't know it was hurting you more than it was helping you. But in the community, I'm giving everything away. You know what? That's all I'm gonna give you guys on that one. I can't give you guys no more. I can't give you guys no more on that one, man. I can't give you no more on that one. So here's the deal. Let me go and pull this back up. So, but anyway, listen, that's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's most definitely all about as well. All right. So let's see here. Oh, yeah. Listen, Nobi says, she says, tell them about the live for the home buying challenge. Tomorrow is the home buying challenge call. All right. Thanks, Nobi, for the reminder. So tomorrow is the home buying challenge call. It is going to be the first call, okay, that we're doing. Okay. We're going to be getting everybody in position for the, of course, for June. But again, even if it takes longer than June, that's perfectly fine. We're going to get everybody we can. Listen, I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you are young, if you old. Okay. I don't care about, again, race. No, we talked about that. I don't care where you live. I don't even care if you represent the red party or if you blue. We can help you. Okay. I'm telling you, we don't care about what that situation is. You got to get into the community. Okay. Stop putting your goals off. Some of you all have been putting your goals off for too long. You in your 20s talking about, I'm gonna wait 10 more years. Really? You in your 30s talking about, I'm gonna wait 5 more years. You in your 50s thinking you too old. You're in your 60s thinking you too old. What happened to your dreams? What happened to you saying, listen, let's make this happen? There's someone who joined the community today. She's 54 years old. I'm not gonna say no names because in the community we can see that. We can see what she said, whatever. Either way, she's 54 years old. She said she wants to buy a house by the beginning of the year. Man, you know how much time that is for me to work on that? Easy. I'm gonna make sure. Listen, she don't even know it. I'm gonna make sure she qualifies in 60 to 90 days. If you listen, your scores should be going up. If your credit scores are not going up, you are doing something wrong, and it's okay. This is okay to ask for a coach. Okay, it's okay to ask for a coach, and that's what. Listen, these are. Let me zoom in on this. Man, can I zoom in on this? Oh man, the zoom is on. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Listen, check this out. This girl right here to the right, her right here to the right. She was a 400 credit score. 400. Y'all see her holding that key? This ain't no AI. This ain't AI. This ain't Photoshop. We helped her go from 400 to home ownership. Okay. You know what's crazy? She now works at an advocate. She now works at a nonprofit organization. All she do is tell people about me. She helps. Listen, I get at least 5 to 10 people a year buy homes just because of her job. That's what she do. She's like, listen, nope. She says, listen, we are putting you into a house, and they get me and they call me and we make it happen. I keep telling you all, listen. I know we got different ages on here, different races on here. I help everybody. And it's not just me, it's my team. My team, we help everybody. Now, here. Do not Google Park Place Realty and then think that you're working with the right ones. There's only one that's us. It's only here in Illinois. That's it. And really, y'all see the logo. If y'all don't see the logo, it ain't the real deal. It ain't the real deal. Y'all remember Keisha? Man, I got to tell that story again. I put her story up on the channel. Listen, I ain't tell it right. Listen, this couple right here, I went to high school with them. They said, Calvin, we see you out here doing your thing, man. You getting everybody into a house. I said, that's what I do. Effortlessly. He says, man, listen, me and my wife trying to get into a house. How fast you think we can get into a house? I looked at their credit report. I said, oh, man, X amount. So I would say at least about 60 days or so. Just do this. Let's do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put those things in place. They did it. Look at them holding the key. Done. House fully remodeled. They need to do. Listen, the only thing they house needed was them. That's all it needed. That's all these houses need is you. Okay. But you're not in position. You are not in position. We need to get you in position. There's another couple right here. Now, they went to college with a guy that I met at a church. I came to a church event late. I'm going to give y'all the real story. See, this is where all the real fans stick around. But listen, I got to leave in a little bit. I got to leave. This is the last story of the day. Watch this. So I was at an event. Now, I'm going to go to back story. Watch this. I went to an event that was like maybe 100 people there at the event. I got there late because somebody invited me to the event. And I had to move some things around. Got there late. Got the table, and I was networking, talking. This is the early 850 Club days for those of you who've been rocking with me for years. Okay, I know a lot of you guys come for the videos; they're gonna always be there. But listen, y'all stay to the end. This is where the real gems are at the end of the video. Watch this. I'm gonna leave out. Either way, went to that event, and they said, hey, and then this one girl was like, hey. Now I don't know if Amanda's watching because Amanda's watching on Facebook. If I was live on Facebook, I need to start just bringing the Facebook people over here. But anyway, Amanda says, hey, listen. Calvin, you seem to know your stuff. You need to be at this next event at New Life Church. How many people up in here from New Life Church? I know some of y'all up in here. Somebody is up in here from New Life Church in Chicago. Anyway, so she says, okay, you need to come to New Life Church. I went to New Life Church. Now, back then I was still working at the dealership, so I got there kind of late. Sorry if I'm talking fast. Let me slow down. So I got there kind of late. And since I got there late, they gave me a table, but it was nowhere to put the table because it was so packed. It was packed. They said, Calvin, here, we got one spot we're going to put you at. But listen, I hope it's okay. We're going to put a table by the door. I said, oh, okay, cool. I can make that work. Listen, come on, y'all know me. I'm a car salesman. But anyway, so, but they put me by the door. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm just trying to help everybody. Everybody bum rushes the door, right? They just running through the door like crazy. And because it was so, I mean, because, you leave out the event, it's like people are barely even noticing me. But it's not sometimes how many people you talk to. What else could it be? Who you talk to. Sometimes it's who you talk to. I talked to a guy. His name is Darrell. What's going on, Darrell? I don't know if he's watching. But Darrell was he had a big position at the church at the time. Either way, I helped him with his credit. He came on board. His credit score went up. All I know is I woke up one day. He's a school teacher, so he gets up earlier than I do. He checked his credit score and was like, I cannot believe how fast my credit score went up thanks to 850 Club credit. I probably had 120 friend requests, all the rest of this stuff. She was one of those friend requests. This came from a guy that I was at a church event late. I almost didn't make it. Then don't forget, this was also an event where a lot of people was passing by my table, right? Then you got the fact that I was invited by Amanda. Shout out to Amanda. Then, of course, but I almost didn't make it to the first event. So you see how impactful people can be in your lives, right? We did a home buying event. They showed up. They told us their situation. We made it happen because that's what we do here. This is what we do here. If you guys want to get in a different situation, if you're tired of not accomplishing your credit and financial goals, I can't help you with everything. I can't. But there's a lot of stuff I can help you with. I have a strategy for it. This is the blueprint. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. If you watch my videos, you can accomplish these same goals. But if you want to accomplish it faster, listen, you got to join a community. Okay. By the way, check this out. Y'all know this familiar face. Now check. Ooh, I'm not even gonna go too deep into detail. If you Google, oh man, I'm not even gonna go too deep in detail. Ooh, baby. Listen, I got clients that are now celebrities now. That's all I gotta say. World-renowned artists now. Crazy, man. All my veterans in the house. Listen, this is the last story. This is the last one. I'm not even going too deep into detail. Long story short, he couldn't use his VA loan. His score wasn't where it needed to be. I said, bro, not only do you qualify for the VA loan, but he also told me, he says, listen, man, I think I qualify for the disability on my taxes. This man lives in a $350,000 house with no taxes, no property taxes. Listen, that's how it's supposed to be. But if you're a veteran and you're not taking advantage of your benefits, then it's a waste of benefits. Let's get you in position. This girl right here, one of the youngest landlords in the state of Illinois. Man, y'all need to stop telling people about me. I blame y'all. Y'all are telling too many people about the company. It's y'all fault. Okay. But anyway, listen, let me go ahead, jump into the comments real quick. And then we are done. We are done for the night. Yanobi says, I'm in my house, buy me a few. Gonna be. You already know I'm not buying a car without securing my financing first. Absolutely. Yanobi says, it don't matter if you repping the red or blue. Either way, he can help you. That's right. Listen, we're gonna say that from going forward all night. Melanie says, I'm a 63-year-old woman homeowner. My house is paid off in full. That's what I'm talking about, Melanie. That's where everybody's trying to get to. PK says, how did you join Navy Fed? Okay, Yep, they're going into it right there. I just got a Navy Federal Platinum credit card for $25,000. Shout out to Paulina. Everyone say congratulations, Paulina. We're gonna be most definitely talking more about some high limit credit cards coming up as well too. Capital said, you just made me change my name. You called me capitalism. My bad, Captain Al. Listen, hey, that's what I'm here for, brother. I just got the A because I love rewards. Ain't nothing wrong with that, American Express. That's what's up. Paulina's still in the house. Yanobi as well. Me, I'm from that's right, New Life Church repping. I appreciate it for sure. Sledge is in the building. Oh man, we got some late night stuff coming for you guys as well. Arnold says my debit card, which I barely use, got hacked. Charges popping up all over the place. Funny thing is, the card is in my wallet. These people are crazy. They ain't even got to steal your money like physically anymore. It's just everything's digital. I have a clean slate. Car payment on time for the last 2 years. No credit cards, no derogatory marks, no inquiry. Now it's go time. Let's put it to work, Michael. All right. So you need a protector for your cards and debit cards. Really good people. No, not really good to use. I just charge and transfer immediately to pay for the item. Do I get the rewards? Absolutely. Fraud charge on your card and your wallet is common. I had someone trying to make a purchase in Norway after I attended a sporting event in South Carolina. That's crazy, Lorraine. That is crazy. Succeeding says no property taxes. Girl, yes, it is crazy. For real. Thanks for the gems dropping. Absolutely. Tony, know what's up. Tony says 850 Club will get us there. You better believe it. Captain Al says, I got 150K thanks to this channel. That's what I'm talking about. listen. Let me listen. We need screenshots of this stuff, man. I need more of y'all success stories, man. I honestly need more of y'all success stories, man. Sledge is gonna be in Naperville. What's good? Oh man, now we talking. Man. We most definitely have to set it up. I'm gonna take this screenshot real quick of Al is talking about. Al says he got 150,000 thanks to the channel. Greatly appreciated. Let me see if that probably messed up my stream. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Boom. I just want to say that real quick. All right, perfect. But listen, we most definitely want to make sure we're getting everybody the information as well too. 150K. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Listen, we haven't even gotten to business funding yet. We haven't even gotten to business funding yet. But I got a surprise for y'all next week. Oh man, see, I like surprises. Anybody else like surprises? I love surprises. Like, it's something good about not knowing and the anticipation. I'm not doing it because it's YouTube. I do that to my wife all the time. It's like, what are we doing? Man, I ain't gonna come on. I can't tell you everything. And then she always try to get little pieces out. She'll say, oh, well, no, well, here, I know you can't tell me where we're going. Well, at least tell me how to dress. What kind of shoes should I be wearing? How long we gonna be there? How far is it? And then by that time, she already figured it out. So, but anyway, my point is all about, man, just, I forgot what it's called. I forgot the word I'm looking for. But again, it's just something about not knowing, right? And it's the game itself. But anyway, I got some great stuff coming up for you guys. This month, we're talking about home ownership. Okay, so if you're serious, now if you just playing, then you just keep playing over there by yourself. Okay, but if you're serious about home ownership, listen, tomorrow is the home buying challenge. It is not on YouTube. It is not on YouTube. It's only in the community. It will not be on YouTube. It will never be on YouTube for this information because everyone's going to be telling me their own personal situation, ask me questions, things of that sort. And it's going to be a full presentation. This is just day one, not all in one day. We breaking this down. Okay. They know how we doing it. We breaking this down and we doing it. Okay. We most definitely gonna be talking about it all for the month of June. All right. Either way, get that in place as well too. And I just want to make sure, we said she ain't wrong. That's for sure. All right, guys, we'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one. And of course, we're keeping this going. I'm going to be live again